Oh. Okay, that's good. Okay, so one is watching. I guess that's me. Is it you? No. Okay. So I guess it's Harsh. Hello, Harsh. And then we have 4 people watching now. That's good. I guess streaming is also good today. There's no lag. Okay, so that's awesome. 6 people are watching. That's great. Okay, so let's start this session. Today we are supposed to talk about how to utilize the vacation to learn something new. Okay, so let's start in this way. Vacation are meant to be enjoyed. Okay, so if you're thinking that in this vacation you will learn, you will do some hard work, you will enjoy, I would suggest, if you're getting a chance to enjoy your vacation, do that, because the whole year you spend your time, studying and doing all those stuff. This vacation, it is time to enjoy. Okay, so do one thing: plan a big vacation to Goa or somewhere. Okay, and enjoy your vacation. Okay, because the thing is, if you don't enjoy your vacation, you're in your life, you're missing those important moments. So example, if you spend a vacation in, let's say, some remote place, and then you're spending around, you're going there for at least 1 or 2 weeks, it will refresh your mind. And mind you guys, if you're into technical field, refreshment is very important, right? Your brain needs that refreshment to to work hard for the next time. If you're not spending this vacation doing something what you love, not enjoying by going to some places, that means you're not keeping your mind healthy. So make sure you enjoy your vacation. Go somewhere. May not be 1 week, may not be 1 year or 1 month. Go for at least 2 days. You can just plan it out something. So this vacation, enjoy. Okay, in fact, when I posted this on Facebook that I will be going for a live session, I will be talking about how to utilize your vacation. One of my friend who is in US now, he says, okay, vacations are meant to be enjoyed. And yes, vacations are meant to be enjoyed. So enjoy your vacation. Okay, but let's say if you don't have a choice, let's say you're not going anywhere, and you're spending your vacation at your home, that's very bad now. If you're spending your vacation at home getting bored, it's time to increase your skills. If you're getting time to enjoy, if you have a plan of going out, if your family is forcing you to go to native place and somewhere, go. Okay, enjoy it. But in case if you're at home, then what? This is the time you can improve your skills. Okay, now how would you improve your skills? Okay, I got some message. Yeah, so you have to increase your skills in this 2 months. So what you can do is, so you'll be having at least 2 months, right, or 1 or 2 months. Okay, okay, so you'll be having 2 months. So what you can do is, in fact, I've talked about this a lot of time. In fact, I guess streaming went black. Okay, so I have talked about this for a lot of time. In fact, in some of my sessions, some of my videos, I have talked about how can you be a better programmer. So I was going to why I'm doing this session today is because in the morning I was going through some images on Facebook, and then I saw an image from Hacker Rank. So they were talking about how to be a good programmer. So it says you have to, it's okay. Let me just get down. Perfect, right? Yeah, so it was like you have to every day you need to code something. Again, this is only for programmer. Okay, if you want to do something else in your life, that's okay, right? You can go for other things. Yeah, so you have to code a lot. When I say code a lot, every day you have to code for at least 1 hour. What code doesn't matter. Okay, you can go for palindrome number, you can go for you can create your own e-commerce website in those days, but make sure you spend at least 1 hour coding, not learning anything, but only coding. Whatever you know, doesn't matter if you have learned it in C programming or C++ or Java, whatever you know, code it. Okay, once you have done with that, then go for something which you don't know. So first 1 hour, do that thing which you know, which you already know. Example, if you know about file handling in Java, maybe file handling in C++, or maybe pointers in C, write some code on that. It doesn't matter what you write, but write something. It will improve your skills. It will improve the when I say skills, I'm talking about there are two different stuff. We have knowledge and then we have skills. Knowledge is something you know. Skills is something you can do. Example, I know what to talk, so that's my knowledge. But I'm talking now, that's skills, right? So you need practice to improve your skills. So even if you know code, you have to practice. Example, think about Virat Kohli, one of the best batsmen in the world, right? He knows all the shots, but still he practices them every day, right? So you have to work with those, you have to work with that code. I mean, even if you know those concepts, do it once again. It's not that if you know it once, then it's not necessary to write, but make sure you write the code what you already know, at least 1 hour a day, maybe 30 minutes will do, I guess. Now what next? Now next 1 hour, you have to spend on something which you don't know. Example, let's say if you know C++, you don't know Java, then it's the best time to learn Java, right? Maybe you know Java now. Again, I guess you have watched all my videos, so now you might be knowing Java, right? The next thing, you can learn some other language. You can learn Python. Why not, right? There's a debate. There are two types of people in the world. One who loves Python, they say Java is, they don't like Java. Then there are some people who like Java, they don't like Python, right? This should not be the case. You should not hate any language. If you are loving the language, that's good, but you should not hate a language, except .NET. So if you talk about the programming world, you have to learn new stuff. So now if you know Java, learn Python. There's no harm in that. The advantage would be if you learn Python, there are something in Python which is not there in Java, right? So you can actually implement that concept which is there in Python in Java. Okay, so that's the advantage. Okay, so Mayur and Raju, I will be answering your questions once I have done with this session. I want to talk about something. Once I'm done with that, I will try to answer your questions. Okay, so the first hour you have to spend, code on things you know. Second hour you have to spend time on something which you don't know. So learn something new. In fact, there was a question last week how I know Java, right? So how can you be like me? The thing is, I teach, right? So I teach the same concepts multiple times. So if we talk about Java, I have taken Java batches for I have taken approximately 25 batches for Java. Just imagine how much experience I have in one code. Example, if I teach if else, I have taken that for 25 times, right? If talk about palindrome, I have taken that for 25 times. So I've done the same code multiple times, and that's why I know it better, right? So you have to do one thing. You have to code what you know, and then you have to do something which you don't know. Now what next? Now how to spend next half an hour? Lots of people think that if you want to be successful, programming is enough, and the answer is no. Programming is just a tool to implement something, but beyond programming we have lots of stuff, right? Example, you should know about the basic IT knowledge, all those stuff like founders of the company. You can learn about which company is working on which project, all those stuff. So it is very beneficial for you. It will be beneficial for you when you want to debate with someone. I love the debates. Example, there are some people, they are very good. They like Sergey Brin. I don't like Sergey Brin. Just for the example, I like Sergey Brin. He's a great guy. But let's say if I want to debate on I don't like Sergey Brin, then you should know some points, right? Who is Sergey Brin? Where is working now? I mean, which project he's working with. So you should know all those stuff, right? So if you want to debate with someone, you should know about the basic things. Example, if I want to debate about which I don't know. So let's say I want to debate about medical field, some medicines. Let's say government is banning a medicine. I don't know about that medicine, right? How can I debate? So being into technical field, you should know everything about the technical field, right? You should know about the founder of the company. You should know about which company is working on which project. Who is the CEO of that company? Example, we know about all Indian guys, right? Microsoft CEO is Satya Nadella. Then we have Apple CEO, that's Tim Cook, that's not Indian. But Google CEO is Sundar Pichai, right? I'm gonna forget that. So we have all these Indians. We know about those guys, right? But why not about other people also? CEO of SpaceX, CEO of all those companies, like Oracle, right? So learn about this thing. Then question is from where you will learn. You have internet, right? So you can just go to Wikipedia. Oh, that's bad. So you can go to Wikipedia. You can search for any company name. Doesn't matter which company. Search for Oracle. Read the article. You will understand what is Oracle. You will understand how they work. If you hate reading, you can also use YouTube. Go to YouTube and search for documentaries of each company. You know, while I take sessions, I take lots of sessions. So in my sessions, I teach, okay, but just to make it more fun, I also talk about some, technical stuff. People, if you're my student, you know what I'm talking about, right? So I talk about lots of stuff about companies. I talk about which company is working on which project. So how I know all those stuff? So I normally go to YouTube if in my free time, and I search for any company. Let's say if I want to talk about Oracle, so I will search for Oracle documentary. So in that documentary, you don't have to read anything. You just have to watch. Okay. So there will be there are some great documentaries on YouTube. Just watch it. Okay. It will improve your thinking power. You will understand how exactly technical field works, how companies works. Okay. Oh, is it? Nadila, I look same. Maybe because of the hairstyle. But he's a great guy. We cannot compare. Look wise you can compare, not by brain wise. He's a great guy. Anyway, yeah, I was talking about what I was talking about. You Hirsch, I forgot the point now. Yeah, so you have to watch lots of documentaries. Okay, so for every company you have to watch documentaries, so you will understand lots of stuff. Okay, now what next? So you have spent on coding. I'm not saying you just have to spend 10 hours a day running, but you can change the time. Half an hour coding, which you know, half an hour coding which you don't know, then half an hour on something technical, right? From this field. By the way, we are talking about founders, right? So let me ask you a question. People who are live, you can answer this question now. The question is, which company has a project called as Project Zero? Okay, which company has a project called as Project Zero? Okay, zero. Okay, so we have a question from Himanshu. How can you get free images from Android? How can you get free images? Android developer? How to get free images? Is there on Android platform somewhere? Then
some website provide free images.
Okay, so I got this idea from one of my Android developer. So what you can do is there are some websites which provides copyright free images. So just search for those links. Do you have that link? Okay, if I find that link, I will share it for sure.
Images.
I don't know, any images, any free images to use in Android project. Okay, so let me check. Let me just get the link. Okay, so the question was, what was the question? Yeah, so Project Zero is the project of Google. That's great. Right answer, Mukesh and Mayur. That's a girl, right? Okay, she don't want to be in front of camera. That's the issue. Not everyone likes to be on camera. Would you like to come on camera, Himanshu? I'm sure you will not. Okay. Anyway, so okay. So by the time if you're talking about this, there's a like button in the video. There's a like button. If you like this session, make sure you like it. Okay. Now come back to the point. So half an hour you have to spend on the coding, which you know, half an hour which you don't know, and half an hour on the technical stuff. Okay, around stuff, founders, which project is working for which thing, and then what next. From now itself, okay, who is that? Madagala. Okay, Dheeraj, Google 3 times. Okay, yeah. So what you can do is, for next thing is, you can actually, you would love to. Okay, there's a question. Question covered karna. Okay, so I was talking about, I forgot the point again. The mind is not working properly today. I got up so early today. I got up at 5:30 today because I had an online session in the morning. Okay, what was I talking about? Okay. Yeah, so you have to spend half an hour on the technical stuff, and then next half an hour you have to spend on the thing you want to be. Example, let's say, I want to be a trainer at Google. So if Google people, if you're watching me, give me a chance to speak in your campus. Okay, so I want to work in Google. Not exactly I want to work at Google, but I want to give 1 or 2 sessions at Google to the Google employees. Maybe not today, but some not Google CEO, but I want to give a session in Google. So that's my aim, right? So you will be having some sort of aim, right? You want to be a programmer, you want to be a hacker, you want to be a trainer. So work on those skills. Example, if you want to be a hacker, you need to be very good with maths. Okay, so if you hate maths, that's your problem. You have to learn maths, and you have to be very good with maths. Next, let's say if you want to be good in programming, so again you require maths. Let's say you want to be a trainer, you want to be like me, you want to be a trainer. What you can do is you can yeah, so if you want to be a trainer, you should be very good with the communication power. Communication doesn't mean English. Communication means the way to convey your message. So if we have lots of concepts in our mind, right? We like to express our feeling. The problem is your ideas is there inside your mind, but sometimes it's very difficult to find those words to express it. So you should be very good with your communication power. Okay, you should have a very good body language, not just for training. Even if you're going for company interviews, you have to make sure that you have good communication power, you have good body language. So daily practice in front of a mirror, that's the best way you can practice. In fact, better than that, teach. If you're free in this vacation, in your area there will be some students who have just passed out their 6th standard, 7th standard, they're into school. Take those people and teach programming there. Teach programming, C programming, C++ or Java. When you teach, it will automatically improve your thinking power, it will improve your communication power, it will teach your body language. Okay. Otherwise, if you don't want to do that, you can actually you can use a mirror. In front of a mirror, you can talk. Okay. So this is what you can do in your vacation. Daily, spend half an hour on coding, the things you know, half an hour on things you don't know, and then all the stuff. Now what next? Let's say, is it a better option than this? So first, enjoy your vacation. If not, spend this time 2 hours daily on some works. And the third thing is do internship. Okay, now this is very, very, very important. Internship, maybe even if you're doing internship for free, that's okay. But you will learn lots of stuff there. In colleges, what you learn about topics, right? You learn about concepts. In internship, you will understand how actually you can make project. Okay, so do internship. From where, doesn't matter. Maybe small company, maybe big company. You can go for mid-level companies. You can work for free. right? So what you can do is go to Google, search for the websites where you will find free internship. Go there, apply. Again, there will be interview rounds, but that's okay, right? To get something, you have to do something, right? So yeah, so search for the internship, and get, yeah, that's so do internship for 1 month, and you will bless me for that. So these are the 3 things you can do in your vacation. So yeah, that's it from this session. I guess it's time to answer some questions. So Dheeraj, don't worry, I'm answering your questions. So let's start with the first one. I'm doing first one, right? Yeah, I'm doing engineering in 3rd year. Exams will be end at 1st June. How should I do as my holiday? Okay, so I have answered your question, right, Mayur? So that's what the whole topic. So you can do internship, but you're also going to your mom's village, right? So do that first. Keep your mom happy. That's very important. So go enjoy your vacation in your mom's village. Your mom will be happy with you. So do that, and after that, come back to your place where you stay and join the internship, right? You can join the internship, or you can do the stuff which I have told you about. Okay, and okay, there's one more thing. I need a content writer. Okay, so if you want to do internship with me, you can do that. People who stay in Mumbai. So if you're staying in Mumbai, you can do internship for me. I want a content writer. Okay, I will be giving you some content thing. You have to just make it more attractive and all the stuff. So if you're interested in internship content writing, you can join me. Okay, next question is from Raju. I don't know any programming language. Very good. Okay. What should I do? Then learn programming, Raju. That's the only option you have. It takes lots of time to learn programming. But once you know one programming language, you can learn other language very easily. So learning the first language is very difficult. Okay. So I would suggest start learning. Okay. Start learning. You can use YouTube to learn. You can use books, or you can also go for some classes, right? Join classes if you are not comfortable with YouTube. If you're not comfortable with books, join classes, because there are some people that they cannot understand from YouTube. They cannot understand from all those stuff. Join class. There's no harm in that, right? Okay, Mayur, I think you should start with basic C or HTML. Okay, talking about you're answering for Raju, right? That's okay. Okay, so we have Dheeraj. I haven't learned C or C++. Can I start with Java directly? You can, Dheeraj. You can directly go for Java. That's not the issue. But sometimes we need basic concepts of Java before starting with any. You need basic you should know the basic concepts of programming. The thing is, when you learn Java, there are lots of trainers. They assume that you know programming. So what we have in our mind, that some programming. We have to teach you about. Okay, I guess I have shared the link. Just hold on. Okay. Yeah, come back to the question. Oh, that's a disturbance. So I was talking about, yeah, so you can directly go for Java, but the trainer, so when you come to me to teach you Java, so I will first, I will assume that you know some programming language, maybe Java, or maybe C, not Java, maybe C or C++. So programming. What I will teach you is the concepts of Java, like OOPS and all those stuff. But it's okay to start with Java directly. Okay, so if you go for a training where a trainer is not assuming that you know programming earlier, that he's teaching you Java from start without even knowing C and C++, go for it. Okay, you can learn Java without C and C++. There's no harm in that. But I feel when you learn C, C++, and then if you're going for Java, it will improve your maturity of the programming. So still, my verdict is go for C first, then go for Java. Even if you are skipping C++, that's okay. But C and C++. Okay, C and then Java. Okay, so next, Raj, I know C language. I'm planning to learn C++ in this holiday. I know the syntax of C++. C++, I don't have any tutorials for C++ as of now. I'm not even planning to do that. I have my C videos, I have my Java videos. So for C++, you can actually go for some other channel. I don't know which channel is good. Not sure. You just go to YouTube and search for C++ tutorials, and you can go from that. Okay. Just hold on. I guess we got a guest here. Okay, we can just continue. Okay. Yeah, then so we got some guest here. That's okay. Let's continue. So we have okay. Next question is how many of so there's a question from Himanshu. How many of them has joined the live session? Okay, that's a tricky question. So live session, I guess 10 people have joined. I guess 9 or 10 people have joined. We're talking about the paid session, right? Yeah, so 10 people. Okay. Himanshu, you can join if you want. You're my favorite student, right? Okay. I can get the code. Okay, this is a question. But can I increase my coding skill to get particular output? Yes, Mukesh. See, when you are doing palindrome and Armstrong, make sure that you're not copying the code from the internet. Okay, do it yourself, and then you can also go for your own, own concept. Create patterns. If you watch my videos, I have taken some patterns. Create your own pattern and try to solve it. Okay, you can do this. Let me give you assignment now itself. The assignment you have, Mukesh, from my side would be take a name, okay, very big name, typical South Indian name, okay, something like Muthuswamy Venugopal Iyer. Okay, so take this name and find the number of vowels in this name. Okay, vowels which is I forgot the vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and count the number of vowels. If the number of vowels is less than 5, okay, then show the output that you are not eligible to have this name. Okay, so this is the assignment. Let me repeat the question. Take the input from the user, any big name, count the number of vowels. If the number of vowels in the name is less than 5, print you're not eligible to, you're not eligible for this name. Change your name, something in that way. Okay, I mean you can take any questions. Okay, that's your choice. Okay, again Dheeraj, I haven't learned C and C++. Can I start with Java? Okay, answered that. My maths is not good, so I have got 2 times KT, but I love programming. That's great, Mayur. Even if you don't like maths, right? So I'm not saying you should like maths. I'm just saying you should know the basic concept of maths. You should know how to solve a given problem. You can also try one more thing. As I talked about competitive programming, you can actually compete with people. I don't know in which city you stay. In every city, there are lots of competitions between different colleges. You can just participate there. Okay. What is the difference between BSc Com Science and BSc IT, or same with BTech CS and BTech IT? So the basic difference between CS and IT is Com Science people concentrate more on computer technology, and IT people focus more on information technology. Example, if we talk about if we talk about something new in algorithms, that will matter more for computer science people. But there is some new type of application, like some new APIs, that will matter to IT professionals. So we IT professionals or BSc IT people, we focus more on application side, and Com Science people focus more on the back-end side, algorithms, OS, and all those stuff. So I'm not saying it is good and it is bad. It's just that they have a different mindset. But in India, both are same. Okay, it's just university wanted to earn more, so that's why they have many courses. Okay, so you can blame university here. So both are same. BSc Com Science is difficult to crack compared to BSc IT. So if you want to get past very easily, go for BSc IT. If you want to work hard, go for BSc Com Science. And if you're comparing BSc IT and engineering, I would suggest go for engineering. If you want to join MNC, a big company, go for engineering. Don't go for BSc IT. Okay. What can one do after Java? This is from Adrian. Okay, that's a good question. What you can do after Java? There are lots of stuff you can do. You know, there's a field called as mobile programming. So to make the app for Android, we use Java. So once you complete once you know Java, then you can learn Android programming. You can make Android apps. Next, let's say if you're not going for mobile devices, you can go for websites. You can build a website. You can learn Servlet JSP. You can build a website if you know Java. Next, let's say if you don't want to go for websites, you can let's say if you want to work on big data, which is handling huge amount of data. We have Hadoop concept. So once you know Java, you can actually go for Hadoop. In fact, I have taken one batch, which is online course. There were lots of people, I mean, they learned Java just because they wanted to get into Hadoop field. So to learn Hadoop, Java is compulsory. Okay. In fact, there is a company, they train on Hadoop. So they ask me to make videos for them. So I have created some videos, Java videos for them, and then before they actually start with the Hadoop session with the students, they ask students to watch my videos. Okay, just to have Java knowledge. So there are lots of options available. You can go for Android, you can go for web development, you can go for big data, you can go for big data stuff. And what we have more? What we can do after Java? There are lots of stuff available. You can just go to Google and search for it. But I would suggest Android and web development is very good. Okay, so we have Mayur again. Yeah, but I know only C in basic level and others only at introduction level. So how can I survive an internship? Okay, so I'm not saying, Mayur, I'm not saying you have to do the internship as a developer. I'm not saying that. Okay, you can do the internship as maybe network engineer, maybe a hardware person. You're going there just to open the screw of the computer. That's okay. It's just you're not doing the actual development stuff. It's just that you are there and you are actually seeing what is happening around. You're talking to other people. Let's say if you join let's say if you're joining my office, and if you don't know any programming language and you know how to start a router, how to configure a machine, how to open a laptop, that's okay, right? Do that. What you can do is you can, in lunchtime, in the tea break, you can talk to your colleagues, which are my employees. They know lots of stuff, right? You can talk to them. You will get lots of knowledge, right? And then maybe if you will get motivated to learn all those stuff, and then you will learn a lot, right? And then next year, this year you are doing only the hardware part. Next year, when you join the same company as an intern, you will actually code, right? So you're starting somewhere. So when I say internship, I'm not talking about only development. The internship can be of any type. You can be a content developer here, and then next year you can do development. If you know, in 1 year, if you're learning lots of stuff, then we have again Adrian. Is it Java or .NET? What would you suggest? Okay, it's a very straightforward answer from my side. It is Java. Okay. .NET is dying now. Okay, I don't want to hurt anyone. It's just that .NET is dying. Okay, let's go with this. Think about mobile market. Earlier we used to have Nokia phones, right? And then we had Android phones, and then Microsoft launched Nokia Lumia. And as per a report, less than 1% devices runs on Windows. Okay, so there's no market for .NET on mobile platform. And world is moving towards mobile, right? So we don't use, even if you want to check your email, we don't use laptop, right? We check mobile phones, right? Next one, if we talk about any big technology which is running now, maybe big data, maybe web servers and all those stuff, everything is using open source technology. Okay, and .NET, I guess, so to go for Java. Okay. Next, thank you for the input. Okay, Himanshu, no need to join. I have learned enough from your Android tutorials. I'm making an app with a Oh, you're working together now, Harsh and Himanshu. That's great. Your friends all. I mean, you people are already friends, or just you met online? Okay. What, Bhuvnesh? What we have data? I mean, what we're talking about data structure application. It's just every application needs data structures. So make sure you have the basic concept of data structures. I don't know what your answer would be, but yeah. Okay. Where I missed? I guess I have skipped some questions. Okay, so again from Andre, so we can use your channel to learn. Yeah, you can learn Java from my channel from start to end. There's no issue with that. Okay, can I learn medium level or complete Java on YouTube? You can learn complete Java. I mean, everything on YouTube. It's just you need commitment. See, there are some people they cannot learn from YouTube, but if you're that type of person, you can learn. Then you can learn everything. YouTube has lots of resources available. Okay, so when you will come again on live chat? I'm not sure, Mayur. Maybe Sunday. Okay, coming Sunday after 6:30. Somewhere 6:30, I will be having live sessions. So 6:30 Sunday. That will be the next live session. Arun, it's tough for you to do XML for Android. It's because you don't know XML. So what I would suggest, I have my videos on XML also. Go to my channel and search for XML tutorial and learn from there. Okay. Just hold on, guys. Okay, my employees are leaving now, so they are just packing up. So if you can just hear some sound of chairs, that's okay. Nothing horrible there. Okay, so when can you? Yeah, so that's done. So make sure you understand XML properly first. Okay, so go to YouTube and search for my tutorials, XML tutorials for beginners from Telusko, and watch it. You know, it will. I guess it will be helpful for you. Okay, Bhuvnesh, then search for job. If you're not getting job, then get certified. Okay, so if you're searching for a job from a long time, get certified. Okay, Mayu, if you're living in Mumbai, you can join me. At least we'll see. Let's see. Bhuvnesh, web technologies or for Android, go for, if you're comparing these two, web technologies and Android, I will suggest go for web technologies. Okay, because there are people they don't like mobile programming. Okay, Harsh, if you are in Mumbai, so the colleges I would recommend, depend upon your marks. Okay, if you have good marks, go search for the college. Okay, I don't know what is happening with this. It's going up. The chat window is going up and down. I got lots of message. I think its time is almost over now, guys. It's very hot, right? AC is off. Okay, so 10 minutes more max. Okay, I'm trying to answer all this question in 10 minutes. I think okay. So Mayu, this live chat is much better than, yeah. This is better, right? Even I like this. I think we should aware about this. Okay. Okay, so it is Android grid view, Himanshu. That's one. Then I have to talk about grid view. Android developer, grid view. Remember that. Web designing is great future or not? Yeah, it has a great future, web designing. But you should be very good with designing, okay? You need to be very creative. With designing is not a field you can actually learn. It's a field where you have to be very creative. You should know some technologies like Java, jQuery, CSS, and all those stuff to be a good designer. The company asks the people to watch your videos. Not all companies, Adrian. It's one or two companies. They ask them to watch my videos. I can personally, Adrian. Yes, there's a way you can learn from me personally. Adrian, what you can do is you can just go to my website telusko.com. There's a link called as online course, and you can join the course, which is started today itself. I had my first session in the morning, so you can join me. You can join the course. So just go to telusko.com/online.htm, or you can also go for telusko.com. There will you find online course option. Or instead of that, I will just I will put into the chat window. I guess I'm not allowed to do that. Okay, I've done that. So in the chat window, you can see I have done that. Okay, next. I've learned Java from your tutorials. Even after I went for a class, I couldn't understand it. I would like to thank you for that. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's awesome. You watch all my videos. Okay, I don't know what is data structure application. Bhunesh. Career guidance. Okay, we'll have a session on career guidance for sure. Okay, there are lots of questions. Okay, I think we should stop it today itself. If you have, I will try to cover these questions next time because it's already lots of time. I'm talking from last 45 minutes. I have some other work also. Okay, so I will take these questions next time. I'm tired now. I cannot answer all the questions. That's it from this session. I'm signing off. There were lots of questions. So yeah, do join next week. I mean, not next week, Sunday. And happy learning now. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. And do subscribe to the channel. Share with your friends. Next time, call your friends to watch this video, to watch this live session. If you liked it, make sure you click on the like button there. Okay. Okay, still Java is a good option. Yes, it's a great option. Java is very good option. Okay, signing off. So enjoy your vacation and do hard work.